Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel Code Insight. On this channel, I share practical insight on the data science, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. My name is Pramod Lal, and I have 17 years of experience in the software development, including last 7 years in the data science, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. If you have been following my channel, you know we kick off 2026 by mastering foundation of AI ML workflow, and but today I'm here with something interesting, something hot kicking the market. This is our second official free training series of the year, and the training course name is the Agentic AI Engineer Masterclass. It's, we are moving way past basic chatbot and aesthetic wrapper in year 2026, and even after 2026, the real engineering power lies in building an autonomous agent. Means the system that can reason, that can plan, that they can call different tool, they can manage the state and execute complex workflow without constant human hand holding. So this would be 3 month weekend class, and trust me, this is absolutely free. Your 3 month of wicked commitment, you would be become future ready AI agentic engineer. And trust me, definitely you will get a good understanding about the what is AI agent, what is the multi agentic system, how to orchestrate a multi agentic system, how to manage their state. Everything you will get to know here. Now, coming to the prerequisite part, what I am expecting. All you really need a basic programming language, preferably Python, but I am open for other programming language like the C Sharp and Java, and the general or basic understanding of the AIML workflow, right? But even if you are fresh to some of these topics, don't worry, I'll guide you step by step. Now, the question is why I'm organizing this 3 month absolutely free weekend classes. I know your time is important, my time is important. The reason being, I love sharing and building an open discussion community forum where I can share my knowledge. And on one more thing on the top of that, my several friends and colleagues is also asking me whatever so far I have learned. Please also guide us. Please also share that knowledge with us. So that is the only reason. And I said earlier, this is absolutely 3 month weekend free classes. So no gatekeeping, no high price boot camp, just pure hands-on technical deep dive here on the code inside. And those trust me, again I'm saying trust me, this would be very effective weekend classes for you. Now for that I have created a slide, so let me give you the walkthrough of the slide. In general, what exactly we are going to cover in those 3 months. So let me share. In fact, I am sharing my slides. So one more thing, my YouTube channel name is The Code Insight. If you if you feel this video is useful for you, please like it and subscribe it and share with one of your friends and colleagues. And one more thing, for this course, I'll going to start from the third week of the next month, and I'll share my Google form link here in my YouTube description. Please go through the video description and enroll yourself there. All right. So now this is why agentic AI. So now the era of 2024-2025 was it's a chatbot, simple RAG and prompting, but 2026 and after 2026, the era would be for autonomous, stateful, multi-agentic system. All right. So one more thing, I just built a very basic AI agentic system that I'll give you a demo at the end of this video, and I'll try to close this video in maximum 15 minutes. So I'll have to go fast. All right. All this, as said earlier, the course name is the Master in Agentic AI Engineering. It's moving from a basic passive out prompt to the autonomous system. And this is 3 month weekend classes. And we are going to cover in 3 months, I'll let you know. So let me put the slide in the presentation mode. All right. So month one would be your week 1 to 4, and okay, this course is divided. This course has a seven different module, and month one would be your module one and two. Month two would be your module three and four, and month three would be your five, six, seven module. So what exactly we are going to cover in the month one? That is the core foundation, LLM mechanism, autonomous architecture, and month two, we are going to cover the data driven RAG system, advanced cognitive pattern. And month three, we are going to cover the multi agent of production and guardrail and capstone project. What you are going to master here, core principle that make AI system truly agentic, design pattern for memory planning and tool orchestration. Yeah, this is the very interesting topic in to build and design any AI agentic system. And third would be your engineering method to secure production ready workflow. And then again, your capstone project that I said earlier. Now, why agentic AI? So you see the core growth of the agentic AI, right? So this is the market US. I see it, even I go through, I follow this website, and this gives the prediction or projection on demand of the agentic AI market overall. All. So see in the 2034, its market going to become almost 60 billion as of now. This is one of the article, and there another news market pitch.com. This is also very much they also saying this is the projected growth of the agentic AI market is almost 16 billion in 2034. I don't want to spend much time over here. You can search on the internet. You will get a real sense. Am I telling right or wrong? All right. So becoming an agentic AI engineer, a static goal here would be transform from an LLM user into an engineer who build self-directing AI system. And industry shift, I already said the company are moving away from the simple chatbot toward workflow that can plan, execute, and self-correct. Self-correction is a core thing or basic thing as of now in the year 2026. Even the AI isn't people are making since last 1 year, but now the in agentic system it's more they focus on the self-correction, self-healing part. And what is the program output? Your workflow design, autonomous workflow with planning, memory, and tool, and implement RAG agent using production grade vectored infrastructure, and build multi-agent routing system with traceable execution. So ultimately, traceable execution help any multi-agentic system to become a self-healing multi-agentic system. So it's all about the 3-month weekend journey. I'll share this PPT on my YouTube video link with description. You can go in detail, but in summary, I'll spend few minutes on this slide. So basically, week 1 to 4, I said earlier, module 1 to 2, your agent mindset and LLM internal. Second would be the structure output and function calling. Third would be the memory design and React loop. Yeah, React is one of the, you can say, the agentic framework or agentic principle. We'll discuss during the course. Fourth is the prompt architecture and with role and constraint layering. And fifth one is the failure handling, retry, fallback, and stop criteria. And one lab would be there. We'll try to build a one basic AI agent system. Week 5 to 8, it's would be your agentic RAG architecture and query rewriting, and your vector database interaction with the vector database, storing content in your vector database. I have given one name is there, DB, but in the market there are so many vector databases, Extra, Pinecone, Wave8. You can use anyone. Yeah, one thing I have missed there. So during the course of the 3-month weekend journey, we are going to use a one cloud platform, whether it would be AWS or Azure. But I'll prefer let's go with the Azure this time. But I'm comfortable with AWS as well. So some of the user want to go through AWS, will go through the AWS. If some of the participant want to go through Azure, I'm also fine with that. Okay, so week 5 to 8 agentic RAG architecture, interaction with the vector database. Then third is the releasing score, re-ranking, and context validation. Fourth would be the tree of thought branching and pruning strategy. This is also interesting one. Fifth one is the multi-agent handoff contract and loop prevention. And then ultimately we'll go for another sort of the lab where we are going to lab would be, see, the course is designed in a such a way, the equal amount, equal time you have to spend on your learning thing, and similarly equal time you have to spend for hands-on. So hand holding means you have to do a coding at your own. But if you have any problem, just you can reach me on my you can reach to me by sending an email. If not, then definitely we can connect during the weekend. Now, the week 9 to 12 would be your Crew AI and LangGraph framework selection. So this is a, the foundation of any agentic system. So this is the framework that you can use, but there are so many framework, right? AutoZen from Microsoft, LangGraph is there, Crew AI is there, but I'll go through LangGraph here. Then the second is the state graph routing, guardrail, and policy control. Third is the tracing and observability with cost and latency metrics. Yeah, this one is also now it's a hype in the market. Not in the hype. I recently, I think, if you go through the Wall Street Journal, it's a tracing and observability would be very critical part of the multi-agentic system. Reason being, when you want to move out from, when you want to forcefully terminate the loop of any agentic system, if you are not going to terminate your loop of the agentic system, it means you are consuming more your LLM, and it means you are paying more amount. So Wall Street Journal recently said, the even company, even AI and agentic engineer should be more focused on this point. Well, discussed in the detail during the course of the journey. And your would be the capstone architecture, integration and testing, and then your production hardening and demo readiness checklist. And then you will be, as I said earlier, definitely if you successfully follow me during the course of training, you will be future ready AI agentic engineer. All right. Now the question is why agentic AI? I discussed already in detail. Now let's talk about the core principle, core mechanism of agentic AI. The core principle and core mechanism of agentic AI is, you can see there are six different steps and how an agentic AI loop work. So before module one, we'll understand the six-step autonomous execution cycle. So first would be your region, second would be your retrieve, third would be your use tool, fourth would be your memory management, fifth one is the action. Ultimately here, your multi-agentic system perform some action here. Every step they are performing an action, but this is the main step where the action is performed will validate whether whatever the user is requesting, whatever user is expecting, that being performed by this step, and then ultimately you will see the output, right? So a step-by-step workflow. So region, generally, region, that's generally we have first step, the region that understand the objective constraint and next best path. So basically, we call this a step as the planning and reflection. So what is exactly here? The core LLM take the user, current user goal and previous execution log to determine the next step. So what is in the code level? Again, goal decomposition is happening here. So break complex task into multiple subtasks using chain of thought and tree of thought prompting, and evaluate the outcome. It say if it has enough information to answer directly, or it need to call external information or internal information. That's moving to the next step, and this is the retrieval one. So retrieval one, generally we call this is the step where we context gathering and RAG. So look for your information available in your internal database. So that is more on the retrieval. And then third one is the use tool. It means whatever the context that you receive at the first step, and your agentic system retrieves some context, missing context from your internal database or internal source of information, that is still not enough, then it's called a use tool. So this is the third step where they execute API to look for external world to any missing information that's going to provide LLM to get the better response. And fourth is the memory, right? So here what is happening here, so during the context window, during the course of the current session of the interaction, the agentic systems store the memory. If that memory is not informed, and that in memory is not sufficient, then they look for the persistent database memory available in your any of the Azure database. And the fifth one is the commit the selected operation based on the evidence. So till now, up to step fifth is the reason. I mean, here LLM decide what exactly he has to do. Retrieve, look for the internal context, internal information, and even internal or external. It could be both. And now, even though it's a we need to more information, they can use a different tool. Like they can use a different tool for what they can execute an API, and they can code tools or external services. Then you have a memory, short-term memory and long-term memory. So now up to stage 4, all the information agentic system have. Now, based on that, agentic system performs some action. So that is why the fifth action is the commit the selected operation based on the evidence. And that evidence means the step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4, all the information. You consider this as an evidence. This is the source of information. This is the input. On the basis of that, agentic system has to do some action. So that is why it's called commit the selected operation based on the evidence. And the fifth one is the final output, return a validated result with the context, right? So here in this stage also the agentic system decide what the user expected if this action has given those information. If not, then again pass this loop to the step 1. And if this step, if LLM think the this is the desired output, this is the desired information end user is expecting, then it gives the final output to the end user. So this is all about the how an agentic AI loop work here. So during 3 months of journey, we'll more focus on the 6 steps: reason, retrieve, use tool, memory, action, and output. All right. So here, how an agentic AI loop. This is the continuing part. Now, here you can see this already. Told you that the phase 1, the reason, core mechanism, LLM, reasoning, and chain of thought. Your input it would be your task and history. Output would be the plan and next action decision. Retrieve one, it's a RAG and vector database, RAG and vector search. Semantic query would be your input, and output with the relevant text and document. Use tool, that is the function calling or API driver. Input would be your schema or argument. It could be in JSON format and in any other form as well, right? And then primary output be your raw API and search data. Memory, I said earlier, this is a context window or your database. For short term, it would be the context window. For long term, it would be your database. Input would be your state update. Output would be your updated state log. Fifth one is the external system execution, and for that output is your command and request, and input is the command and request, and your output is the system change state. And last one is your response generation and validation. For that, input would be your execution result of the step 5, fifth, and primary output would be the final answer or loop retry. So if LLM think what user is expecting, it's given by the step 5, then that final response given to the end user. If not, then loop is again sent to the step 1 region. So trust me, this course would be more interesting and effective for you. It's all about what we are going to cover in the module 1, module 2, module 3 that I already told you. I'll share this slide in my YouTube video description link. You can get detail over there. Now I'll tell now I'll go quickly come to I'll move out from this PPT. As during the beginning of this video, I told you I made a basic agentic AI system, and then I'll give a walkthrough. Before that, let me give you what is agentic AI system. All right, so this is the capstone architecture blueprint. This is the placement Mitra AI. So basically, this AI agentic system I built considering college, this is more for the college passing out student. I mean, the student who is in the final year on final semester, they have a challenge. What's going in the in-campus hiring? What going on the on-campus hiring? What is going for the off-campus hiring? So that's why I built in placement Mitra. So basically, I'll give a demo. Before that, I'll give the architecture flow. So here is the architecture flow. So a student and the UI part, let's say interface, and here user can two things can do. Any user can do two things here. Whether they can upload any PDF or any flyer, it could be, or even image as well. Or user can input the some text like so, like in the input, like say you will see coming to the this one, the upload type the image. If you see some of the flyer that's the company is showing that we are hiring off campuses plan for so and so on display on this place. So then they look for the relevant context, and based on that they give their strategy how to prepare for upcoming your on campus selection or off campus drive. So that's better give you how to give you the best chance to get selected either in the on campus drive, on campus selection, or off campus drive. All right, so let me go back. I'll move out to the slide and let me quickly run the solution so that I'll give you how the application look and feel it, and more how the application is behaving or working. So here is the in the code part, I have used the Python programming language. Along with that, I have used the Azure AI, AI services. Then vector database, I have used the StarDB, and then I have used another thing. This is the Taveli API. So basically, this one you can get, you can verify if any content is available on the internet, or whether not available on the internet. If you are passing some input to the this application, this tool, this API will verify whether this is the valid, this is the genuine or fake one. So now going back to the application demo. So this is the application, this is the placement Mitra. So a student profile, you can type your name, which class as of now you are, BTech, BE, MCA, BCA, MTech, BSc, MC, MSc. All right. So so what exactly here? We need to upload a hiding notice. So step one, I'm saying your Apka placements call center partner 24 into 7. What exactly you have to do? You have to upload the one flyer or one. So I took a one flyer or one notification from the internet, and this is regarding the Infosys on campus hiring, sorry, off campus hiring. I'm not sure. Let's see, it's what kind of hiring are, and whether this is the genuine or fake. So it say you can see this is the what is there. So all the text extracted from this image and stored into the step two. And for that, I said earlier, I have used in Google in Gemini, Vision API, model, OpenAI, GPT-4o Mini. So I'll quickly say generate a preparation blueprint for me. Now you can see how the agent are orchestrated. We have a start node, tries node, off campus node, and on campus node. And basically, this is a basic AI agent. So very simple. So let's see. This is generating your target strategy for the Infosys. So basically, you can see here the extracted notice summary data, the web application verified by Trevally Engine. So this is the valid. I uploaded just in image. I am not sure this is a true image, or I mean it's a genuine or fake, but this API just given me the information. This is the true notification. So this is giving you the preparatory state. So your step one would be the verification of legitimacy. Step two would be your preparation strategy, high volume screening. Step two contain, even step one contain four different stages. Step two contain seven different stages. We'll discuss. So this is the as as I said earlier, this is the basic one, but in multi-agentic system, we can further decompose step one into six, four different agent, step two into seven different agent, specific for each and individual task. Like the first agent, look for the online assessment preparation. The first agent will give you aptitude test question related, basic coding test related question, depend on the company, what type of any company, their past data, past question and answer sheet. The second agent would be your technical interview preparation. They will guide you what exactly focus on for technical interview. So similarly, I mean, we will build them there during the course of journey, solid, robust multi-agentic system for placement assistance. I think this tool really needed in India to help passing out a student. All right, so this is the one scenario where I have uploaded this image. Now for another placement text, let me grab some text from internet, and I took a one information from internet itself. I'll try to see whether this is the genuine or fake. Let me reload this system again, but not needed if I copy. If I paste here and if I ask again, generate prepare a blueprint, I'll skip. It will give me the information. Very similar. Start node, try the node, off campus node, on campus node. This is related to the TCS strategy, isolated for the TCS, what exactly you have to do. Again, in a stage to beat a high volume screening tracks. And now see, it's given in the all the step in different way, like seven, eight different steps. So for each individual step, we can create in multi-agentic system. So stay update. First step is stay updated on registration date. Second agent would be for the prepare earlier, what exactly you have to do. Third would be the optimize your application. Fourth would be the leverage the TCS next step portal. Fourth would be your network and gather insight, enhance your skills. Sixth one would be, fifth one would be the prepare for interview, and for eighth one will be the plan for contingency. Right. So this is a basic simple agentic system. I have given the workflow or architecture how this system has been designed. So I'll request just enroll yourself. And I said in the beginning of this video, this is absolutely 3 month weekend classes. And if you join, if you completely follow me for next 3 months, you will be future ready AI agentic course. One more thing, I have created in Google form, and I'll provide this Google form link in my YouTube channel. So just enroll here. I'm looking for the basic information. So just as of now, you enroll yourself. And I said earlier, I'm going to start the course from the third week of the next month. All right. Thank you. Thanks for watching my video. And I hope this video will be useful for you. If yes, then like my channel, subscribe my channel. Thank you. Thank you all.